Supply chain attacks represent a growing and insidious threat within the digital landscape. They exploit the inherent trust we place in vendors, software updates, and third-party services. This makes them incredibly dangerous for businesses and individual users alike. These attacks target the very foundation of our digital infrastructure. They leverage the interconnectedness of modern systems to achieve widespread compromise. Understanding their nature is crucial for effective defense. The core mechanism of a supply chain attack involves hackers infiltrating a trusted component of a system. This could be a software vendor, a routine software update, or even an open-source library widely used in development. The attackers compromise these seemingly secure elements. By doing so, they gain access to a vast network of users who rely on these compromised components. This allows for the silent distribution of malware to unsuspecting victims. It also enables the theft of sensitive data on a massive scale. Furthermore, a successful supply chain attack can facilitate the disruption of operations across numerous organizations. The ripple effect can be profound, impacting critical services and infrastructure. This makes them a high-priority concern for cybersecurity professionals. The SolarWinds breach serves as a stark example of the devastating impact a supply chain attack can have. In this incident, hackers compromised the software update process of SolarWinds, a widely used IT management platform. Malicious code was injected directly into legitimate updates. This transformed the software into a backdoor for accessing thousands of systems. The attack affected a vast array of organizations, including government agencies and numerous Fortune 500 companies. It highlighted the critical vulnerability of software supply chains. Another common tactic in this threat landscape is dependency hijacking. Attackers inject malicious code into open-source libraries. These libraries are widely used by other software developers in their projects. Developers unknowingly introduce the attacker's code into their own software when they incorporate these compromised libraries. This method effectively spreads the infection further down the development and deployment chain. It creates a broad attack surface. These examples underscore that attackers are not always targeting the end user directly. Instead, they focus on the upstream providers and components that many organizations depend on. This indirect approach allows for maximum impact from a single point of compromise. For businesses, the consequences of a supply chain attack can be severe and multifaceted. The most immediate risk is potential data breaches, leading to the exposure of sensitive corporate or customer information. This can result in significant financial losses due to regulatory fines and remediation costs. Beyond financial penalties, businesses face substantial reputational damage. Customer trust erodes when their data is compromised through a trusted vendor. This can have long-term negative impacts on market standing and client relationships. Operational disruptions are another critical consequence. A compromised system can halt business processes, leading to downtime and lost productivity. This can severely impact service delivery and overall business continuity. For individual users, supply chain attacks also pose significant risks. They increase vulnerability to malware infections, as malicious code can be delivered through seemingly legitimate software or updates. This can compromise personal devices and data. There is also a heightened risk of identity theft. Personal information, such as financial details or login credentials, can be compromised if the services or applications they use are affected. This can lead to fraudulent activities and financial harm. Ultimately, these attacks can lead to the compromise of personal information, impacting privacy and security. Users may unknowingly install malicious software that grants attackers access to their sensitive data. The widespread nature of these attacks makes them a pervasive threat to everyone. Understanding the nature of supply chain attacks is the first step towards strengthening defenses. Proactively implementing robust security measures is essential to protect against becoming the next victim. There are several practical steps to mitigate exposure to these threats. Carefully vetting vendors is paramount. This involves conducting thorough due diligence on all third-party providers, assessing their security postures, and ensuring they meet your organization's security standards. Contracts should include clear security requirements and audit rights. Implementing robust software update management practices is also critical. This includes verifying the authenticity and integrity of updates before deployment. Automated scanning for malicious code within updates can add an extra layer of defense. Regularly scanning for vulnerabilities within your own systems and third-party components is non-negotiable. This proactive approach helps identify and patch weaknesses before attackers can exploit them. Continuous monitoring is key to maintaining a strong security posture. Adopting a zero-trust security model significantly enhances resilience. This model operates on the principle of never trust, always verify, regardless of whether the entity is inside or outside the network perimeter. Every access request is authenticated and authorized. This approach minimizes the impact of a breach by limiting lateral movement within the network. It assumes that a breach is inevitable and focuses on containing it. Micro-segmentation and strong access controls are core components of zero trust. Furthermore, organizations should implement strong software supply chain security practices. This includes using secure development lifecycles, performing code reviews, and leveraging software bill of materials to track components. Understanding your dependencies is vital. Employee training and awareness are also crucial. Staff must be educated on the risks of supply chain attacks and how to identify suspicious activities. A human firewall is an important layer of defense. In the digital world, security is only as strong as its weakest link. For many organizations, that weakest link is often found within the supply chain. By understanding these threats and proactively implementing comprehensive security measures, organizations can significantly reduce their risk. Protecting your organization requires a multi-layered approach that addresses both internal vulnerabilities and external dependencies. Continuous vigilance and adaptation to evolving threats are essential for maintaining a secure environment.